How's it going, guys? It's More Life Studios here, and currently we're in the print shop and it's not looking too good. So as you can see, we're just doing renovations. So instead of you watch me paint this wall, I'll just do it super quick. And just like that, we've got the print shop set back up again. It's not a mess anymore. So the reason why I had it everywhere was because I was installing a filtration system for the smoke. Instead of using the mask, it just wasn't working out for me. So I've installed a filtration system and I'm just going to be finishing off the rest of it in the video today. So we edited our DTF section. I pushed it to the back wall and I built a little stand for the press to sit on with all the necessities I use for DTF, just so I'm not taking up more space in the shop with a huge counter that was unnecessary. We also installed our oven, what's also going to go into the filtration system, the air filtration system, just so. And this is a screen printing oven, by the way. So yeah, that's going to hook up into the air filtration system and out the window. So yeah, you can watch me build the last step of a filtration system. Just going to give you a little tour of the fume extractor fan I've set up. So as you can see, it comes off the DTF oven and I've attached magnets onto this piece of plastic and I can just pull it off and on when I want to, and it goes up towards the roof. I had to put a couple of bends in just around there just to get where I needed to go, and it comes around and it goes into the extractor fan and out the window. So let's unbox these blanks and see what we're dealing with and put them all in order, and also check our quantities. So these t-shirts right here are for my Etsy side of the business. These are just t-shirts I sell online, so let's just fold these quick. So we were correct on the white t-shirts, now let's do the black. So now let's get back to the order. So the customer ordered like child colourful hoodies. We're mainly doing child stuff, which is, I haven't really done much child stuff before, so yeah, we'll see how this plays out for us. So it looks like we're still waiting on the other half of the order, but at least we can get started on something. So I'm just gonna double check the sizes compared to what we ordered, and then we can create the screen ready for the screen printing. So catch you in a few. So this is where I'm burning my screens for now, just due to me doing some refurbishments on that other room, so I can set up a real screen printing washout area, because at the minute I don't have that and I don't really have a solid dark room to be doing the screens in. So that's going to be a future video coming up, but you're just going to have to bear with me at the moment, just doing it like this for now. So I think I overexposed the screen just because I've been using new emulsion. When I started screen printing, I used a base layer for beginners or something like that, and this is like the step up from it. It's plaster sol emulsion, and yeah, I think I need to get my exposure times right. So I'll be honest, this video isn't going to plan as I thought it would. So basically, the cables in the printer have completely gone toast, and I couldn't find any long XP600 print head cables online in Canada. So I've had to go to China and order them from a random seller that I found on Alibaba. So they're on the way, they've just landed in Ontario, so I'm hoping in the next day or two that they'll actually be delivered, and hopefully we can get the printer up and running as time's moving on. The customer is probably thinking, where's my order? And in the meantime, I've been trying to get the right exposure time for my screen printing. But recently I bought new equipment, including a light box, and I'm in a new environment, and to be honest, I haven't really dialed in my exposure times. I've done about 10 attempts. I started recording it and nothing was working out. So hopefully you can watch me do it now, and yeah, it should all go smooth from now. So we've got like maybe a week to complete the order before the customer will probably start worrying. So yeah, we've got to really start putting the work in. I'm just hoping that the printer cables work. We can screen print some of the order until the DTF machine is up and running. So yeah, watch me expose this screen. Let's get it.
GB always bring the heat.
Let's take a look. So I think I can go up to like 10 seconds. So as you can see, we want to be around 7 for the exposure calculator. So I think I can go up like a second, maybe even push it to 2. But yeah, the design come out pretty nice. So finally, after like 10 attempts, maybe not 10, probably about 6, 7 screens, we finally got a good screen. So while we get this screen set up, I'm just making a little gift for my girlfriend's sister who's just had a baby. It's just a design that I just bought on Etsy just for a little present, so I'm just printing that while I set up the screen. So you can watch me set up the screen now. So as you can see, we're centered on our platen now. So yeah, now we can set our off contact. So now we can tape the screen up, just so the ink doesn't go everywhere. So that's how the gift come out. I just need to cut some of the jump stitches, but yeah, it came out pretty nice. Yeah, let's get back to the screen printing. So it's getting late here, it's dark outside, and I've been to work today. So yeah, let's go to sleep and then we can wake up and get a test print done and get the rest of these hoodies boxed off. Catch you tomorrow. Good morning guys, and we're back in the print shop. So we've got our hoodies separated in youth, in adult, in toddler sizes. We've got our screen taped up. We're just about to run a test print, but I'm just gonna go grab a thermal heat temperature gauge from the shop. So yeah, let's go do that and then we can get everything set up. So we're back from getting the thermal gun, and it's got the red dot scope on it. So yeah, let's fire the oven up and get it to temperature. I'm pretty sure we need to be around like 305. I'm pretty sure it's Fahrenheit. Same temperature as what I use on the press, but for the oven. So yeah, let's get it fired up. So let's do a test print on a t-shirt. On a t-shirt first, see how it goes. We'll just tape up our registration marks. We didn't really need the registration marks because it's only one colour. Well, I guess I needed the centre mark, but we didn't need to use the extra registration marks. So now we can give it another passive white ink. So this is the first time trying the dryer. Let's see how it works. That palette tape it. So let's do a stretch test, see what happens. So there's no cracks appearing. The mousse is staying pretty nice. Yeah, that looks... So now let's do a test print on a hoodie. So I just put the screen printing equipment away. I'm not gonna lie, my screen printing skills do need to get better. When I use a DTF machine, it just goes smoothly because I've had like way more hours of printing on that. I'd be comfortable screen printing the t-shirts, but unfortunately the order's all hoodies. I managed to get the print right on the t-shirts, and it took like 5 test prints. So I don't want to go through all the hoodies and damage most of them just because I've only got a set number of hoodies. I didn't order any extra. So I'm just going to pray and cross my fingers that when the cables come in, that the printer just fires back up and stops having the connection issue. But that's some of the screen printing I just done. It's okay, I'm just not happy with it. I like stuff perfect, and I'm not going to give the customer something I wouldn't wear or I'd be unhappy with myself, so yeah. So it's a day later and the cables have come in from China, so yeah, let's just unbox them on the video. So we've installed the print head, so let's now give it a test. We're just going to run a test print. We're going to do a large format print, because that's when it's giving me the connection error when it moves right across the printing space. So yeah, fingers crossed it works. So I think the connection issue is fixed. It was the short data cables to the print head. So we've installed the new cables. Now let's fire up our oven. So I currently have 10 Etsy orders that have built up since the printer has been down. So let's whack them off straight away, and then we can move on to the bigger orders after that. It's getting late here, but I'm going to stay up until I've finished these Etsy orders, and then I can post them in the morning. And it's a good time to test our new filtration system that we've previously set up. So yeah, let's get it. So as you can see, the extractor fan is now running, and it's going to be pulling the fumes from the DTF all the way up there and out the window. It's pretty funny because people are starting to comment already on my last video saying you need to get a ventilation system, DTF powered is bad for you. So I just found it funny how I'd already solved a problem and people are concerned for my health, because I definitely probably took 15 years off my life from breathing in the DTF, especially the Chinese DTF powder. So yeah, let's get these transfers done and get them shipped out. So let's get these Etsy orders shipped off. I was up pretty late printing these out, so ship these out, go to work, and then we can come back and move on to the bigger orders. So it's the next day and we're currently printing the transfers for this order over here. As you can see, we've got all these hoodies to do, and we've also got a box upstairs what I'll bring down now. So that's the rest of the box right there, and we've got these to do. So the printer is currently working. It's not working that great. It's printing fine, the print quality is there, but when it's running along the tracks, it's stopping. But before it completely stopped, but now it stops and then it continues printing. So if you've got any suggestions of what it could be, I'm pretty sure there's a connection error somewhere. So if you're good with DTF printers, hit me up and yeah, give me some suggestions of what else I can change in the printer. But I also changed the laptop that I was using as well. I pulled out an old laptop just in case it was that. So yeah, I'll show you the print quality. So as you can see, the print quality is fine. So yeah, I guess the print is fixed. It's just not running as the best it could be. So let's get everything we need printed and then we can skip to the pressing, because I think I've already showed you enough of how to print. So yeah, let's print all these transfers and then we'll skip to the pressing stage. And let's fire up our extraction fan so we're not killing ourselves anymore. This is really why I made the video, just to show off the extraction fan. I'm pretty proud of it. I didn't think it'd turn out as good as it did, but yeah, it works. And the other night when I was printing the Etsy orders, I did not smell DTF powder. It works that good. So yeah, let's get these printed and get on with the day. So it's the next morning and we've had to get the big guns to come and help us in the shop. Can you tell us what you're doing here?
Well, apparently I'm putting the prints on the shirts with tape.
I got her straight up out of bed and she's straight working. halfway through this order. I printed quite a lot of them off last night, and then the printer stopped working again. So yeah, I'm nearly halfway through. So it's getting late here, and we're nearly probably like 3/4 the way through the order. The printer just keeps stopping and starting. I'm honestly starting to think it's a heat issue, because when it runs for ages, the stops start happening more frequent. But when I let it cool down and run it, it just goes and goes. So yeah, we might have to get a new printer in the meantime while I fix this. So yeah, I'll keep you updated in the next few videos. So we got all the orders finished, and I'm not gonna lie, this video was sort of all over the place, but I just really wanted to post it to show you that running a print shop and starting a print business is not always easy. As you know, I order all my equipment from China, and when something goes down, I don't really have any comeback with the machines. I have to deal with people from China, and the last seller of the DTF printer just went ghost on me. They don't even answer me. Also, my screen printing skills need to be better, and I'm going to be starting to do more screen printing videos and try and bring new stuff to the channel, like designing my own graphics, which I do in my spare time anyway. So yeah, I just really wanted to post this video. So yeah, even though this video was all over the place, it might teach you something. What I learned from the past couple of weeks is stuff can seem very chaotic and there's no real path to go down, but you've just got to make it work. You've just got to keep trying different things and just don't give up, really. Even when things seem the worst, there will be light at the end of a tunnel. So yeah, if you're in a situation at the minute, just keep trying stuff, keep practicing, and you will get there. But yeah, so I did end up ordering a new DTF printer that's coming soon. My family invested a bit of money into the business so I can get the DTF printer up and running. And when I get that printer, I'm going to start taking apart the old DTF printer and see if I can get it working again, just replacing parts. And to be honest, it'll probably be the best thing, because then I know how to diagnose DTF printers even more. So yeah, I've got some good videos up and coming that will be more structured and more informative and just more fun. And if you're here and you've watched a full video, even though it was so chaotic, let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you have any problems or have had problems with an order before, because yeah, the past couple of weeks have been chaotic, but we just sold about 200 pieces, so stuff's really looking up. I've got to appreciate the good more than the bad. So yeah, it's More Life Studios. We've got better videos up and coming in the future. So at the end of the video, I'm just going to leave a couple slides just showing all the work I've done in the past few weeks. Let me know what you think in the comments. And also subscribe to the channel. As you know, I'm trying to grow my business from a basement to an actual print shop. And yeah, leaving a subscribe or a like will really help along the way. It's George from More Life Studios, and more life to you.